Okay, we are back, and there was a little bit of system things that I had to do with the SD card, and also like yeah, basically I didn't know that. Brace yourself, okay? Let me just give you guys a little story. So I didn't know that I have to, clear my SD card. Mind you, this is my first time using a camera, okay? And I love the DJI. FYI, I'm using the DJI, and I love it. It's amazing. So I have to clear the SD card. Had to Google that. When I figured out how to transfer the items in my SD card to a folder in my Mac, it takes 4 hours. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go eat. Come back when it's done. And thank God it got way faster than 4 hours, because I just want to get this done. I want to talk to you guys, okay? I don't want to do it on another day because it's still fresh in my mind. Let me just put it out there first. So yeah, we cleared that. We moved the items from the SD card to the folders. Put the SD card back in my camera, and guess what? Guess what? It says you only have 22 seconds of storage. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? What did I miss? What step did I not get? Google it again. Thank God Google is free. So Google it again, and it says you have to clear it after you have transferred the files. So I had to Google, how the fuck do I do that? How do I clear the SD card? Because I thought transferring it would have cleared it, because I deleted everything after I've transferred it. But no, so I figured that out anyway. And now we're here, okay? Let's get going. How the fuck did I get into alignment while being in limerence? Or probably I had to go through limerence first. And if you guys don't know what limerence is, it's basically an attachment to something or someone. A lot of times it's someone before you actually fully have a strong foundation for it, or like a connection for it. I want to say delulu. You have delulu over someone. I'm really bad at explaining this, but I've written this somewhere. I've written it on my Substack. Okay, so basically limerence is you don't really get to know that person deeply enough to be feeling like that, but you already felt it. Okay, and it's very common for both men and women, especially lover girls and lover boys. I'm a lover girl myself, so I know what that feel like. The moment I like someone, I'm out. The moment I like someone, I'm head over heels for them. I start imagining a life with them. I start, like liking their potential. Even though they gave me shit, I will still look at it as like, oh, it's okay. Thank God I'm out of it, because that was what got me into alignment. At one point of my life, I was with this guy. Okay, I have been in a relationship with someone for 3 years. It didn't work out, and I almost got married to him. It didn't work out because betrayal happened, and I couldn't move on from it, or maybe I couldn't move on from it with him around. I couldn't heal when he was still in the picture, so I was just like, yeah, this is not serving me anymore. I want better for myself. So you are not it. You have to go. So yeah, shit happened, and then yeah, I just had to let it go. But after I let go of him and the relationship that we've built for 3 years, I then get into the dating pool, and I fell for someone. A bit too soon, too early, And yeah, at first he was amazing. He was so sweet to me. He was this macho guy, very confident, very snobbish. I like it. Maybe something was wrong with me back then. I trust me. I thought that was masculine though. I thought that was very attractive. A man that's like full of himself. But as I get to know him deeper, and we have had debates and arguments and like a lot of disagreements about how we see different gender roles. He sees women as, if you're wearing that, you're asking for it, something like that. Okay, he thinks like that. And me being me, I'm just like, that's fucked up. You can't think of women like that. I might wear this, and it's never about men. Why the fuck do you think it's always about men? It's not always about you guys, okay? Chill. So we have had those conversations, and mind you, when I get to know this new guy, I was still grieving. I wasn't really grieving like the past relationship, but of course, like I have had so much to endure when I was in this 3 years relationship with this guy, because he was jobless. He had an addiction problem. I don't want to get into what addiction because honestly, I don't really like to talk about him. Not because I still resent him, but it's just, I don't want to give him so much energy. Fuck it. So he had some addiction problem. Okay, fine. Anyway, yeah. So you see how when you have had a shitty man, okay, when you have had a shitty partner and you don't really like overcome that properly, you tend to get excited when the next person is so much better, in a sense where, oh, they're not broke, they're not jobless. So that was how I felt about it. To me, it felt like a win because, oh, thank God, he is nothing like the ex. But he's actually not any better. Because fuck, I thought I was upgrading, but again, it always gets better. So I thought, I was like, okay, you know what? He's so much better. So I start to romanticize him. I start to go head over heels for him because as long as he is not that, I am okay. So that was when I got into limerence. I was so full of him. I was, catering to him. He didn't like me wearing certain outfit in the gym. Mind you, I'm a personal trainer, okay? And I love fashion. I love anything that makes me look cute. I love anything classy. I love anything sexy. You get what I mean? You feel me? But he's like, you wear that, we're gonna have a problem, because who the fuck are you trying to show? Who the fuck are you trying to show your boobies to? Who are you trying to show your ass to? It's a fucking sports bra. What is your problem? It's a fucking sports bra. So anyway, that was how the relationship was. And this was the guy that I was in limerence with, okay? And at one point in that relationship, knowing what he likes, knowing what is okay for him, to keep him happy, to keep him comfortable, to keep him feeling secure, like the man in the relationship, I kind of catered to that. And that was my fault because I didn't know any better. I did not stand my ground. I just wanted to cater to him, which there was a problem. So in the process of doing all that, eventually at one point I just resent him because I'm like, I'm not happy. I'm doing all this for you. And you're trying to change who I am. I don't feel safe in my own skin. I don't feel safe around you because of the way you talk about women, the way I can't wear this and that. I don't have any fucking free will. It was just bad. I would literally disrespect myself. I would literally take shit from him, even though I don't believe in it, even though it goes against my morals and my values as a woman or as a feminist. And it made me start hating him. It made me, at one point, I just, like, yeah, I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that I hate. You don't even make me feel safe. So that was when I realized something gotta change. And just when it was getting good, he betrayed me. He did the same thing that my ex did. Thank God for the bad experience that I had with my 3 years relationship. This time, the way I handled it was a little bit more calmer and collected, because when I found out all that text, all that conversations between him and those girls, I'm like, okay. I kept the receipts, texted my friends, and then I just wake him up and I said, hey, look, I'm really tired. I want to go home. So he was like, okay, you know what? Let me send you home. So I was like, okay, cool. I just pretend like nothing is going on, nothing is wrong, like I did not even find that out. He sent me home. One thing I asked him, calm and collected, FYI, and I said, do you have anything you want to tell me? And he said, no. I was like, cool. So I went back up, got home, showered, get dressed, just be comfy. Even though I was just like, what the fuck just happened? Because all me I would have gone crazy. My ex would have seen me just losing my mind, just screaming, crying. This time I'm calm and collected. And to me, that is called growth. That is how you should do it, girls. You find out you got cheated on, remain calm. Keep your cool. It's okay, you can cry later, but don't lose your shit. Because sometimes they like to see this happening. They enjoy seeing you stress. And mind you, this is the same guy that tell me he likes seeing me stress. It turns him on. Something's wrong with this guy sometimes. But yeah. Hold up, give me a sec. So yeah. Anyway, so I ended things with him. We got on call, ended things with him, and I said, hey, look, I know that you've been going around talking to other girls, you know, yada yada. And yeah, I don't think this is a good fit for me. Let's just end things here, because yeah, this is, I don't tolerate cheating. So we agreed, but did I let him in? Yes, I did. Hold up, I'm not with him anymore, but yes, fast forward, we patched things back. We kind of get back together. He was trying to earn himself, redeem himself, and throughout this whole time, I was just in and out of it. I'm like, yeah, I do love you, but I don't feel it anymore. I don't trust you the same anymore. Now at the back of my head, I'm just thinking about all the other girls that you've been talking to. I have a photographic memory, so when I look at something, and especially when it has an effect on me, I will remember it. So at the back of my head, I'm just replaying all these conversations that he has been having with these girls, and it just didn't help me at all. What have we learned? What have you learned, Aisha, from your first relationship, from the previous relationship? What did you learn? You cannot heal from the same space that hurt you, that betrayed you. You cannot heal from the same pot that tried to drown you. I don't know, I just made that up. But you guys get what I mean, yes? So yeah, fast forward again. I told him, like, you know what, we cannot work things out, because you're always gonna be the same man, and you will always be the same man. You are just not what I want now. You're not in alignment with me. So yeah, I had to do something, and it was coming around like New Year's, coming to this year, and I decided, okay, let's fucking brainstorm what the fuck 2026 will be all about. And that's when I was like, what the fuck are my values? What are my morals? What do I believe in? If I want to be in a relationship, do I really want to be in a relationship? Do I really want to be in a relationship with a man? And if I do, what type of man do I want? What are the characteristics of a man am I looking for? What are their traits? What do they believe in? What are they working as? How are their morals? What are their work ethics? It all comes down to those pointers. And that's when I was really like, you know what? These guys that I had a history with, it always gets better. When I'm comparing from my first ex, my first love, honestly, I feel like first love is a whole different thing. But when I'm looking at my relationship history, it always gets better. Like I've been with someone that was so attached to their best friend, to their girl best friend. And then the second one was, shit, I forget who's my second ex. Oh yeah, so the second one was the one that struggled with porn. And then the third one is the one that's like, oh, like, no, women are made to fucking cook, to fucking serve their husband. You don't have to work. I will work. I will be the man of the house. You gotta respect me. And then after that, I was free. I was free from all that. So I went back into the dating pool, and the first guy that I date after the third boyfriend that I had, he was so sweet. He was very calm, very collected. He is smart. And honestly, I've had great conversations with him on the first date, and he was really attractive to me. But it didn't work out because I feel like we were both just not aligned eventually. And it was a mutual agreement that, you know, it wasn't a good fit for either of us, and it wasn't aligned for either of us. So it ended in that manner, and I like it. So you see how it just gets better. To me, it will always get better from the last. It always get better. I had a jobless one, and then the next one wasn't jobless, but was he still like the man? No, he wasn't the one. And then I met with the guy that is so sweet, so smart, so attractive, very well spoken, knows how to communicate, but we just don't have that connection. And yeah, it always gets better. So whoever I'm dating next, I'm not looking to date anyone right now, because I feel like I'm happy with where I am. I'm so busy now with like just trying to see what's out for me that I don't know if I would even have the time to date around, like yeah, but that is basically how I got into alignment. And I'm so sorry if this whole video is a little jumbled up. I'm honestly still nervous talking on the camera, but I like it. I will get better at this, trust me. And I'm really thankful that you guys stick to me throughout these 18 minutes or lesser. I don't know. I'm gonna cut some of the clips so it's a little bit more chef kiss. So yeah, if you guys don't know yet, my name is Aisha, okay? So I'll see you guys in my next video. Not too sure when and not too sure what, but it will always be a good one. See you guys.